Morning, Doug.
Oh, morning, Frank. What are you doing here?
Yeah, what a surprise, eh?
Yeah, you keep following me.
Yeah, well, I was sitting next to you, but hey.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're back at Wongala. I'm not going to ask you where we are because I know I'll just get some silly answer. So we're back at Wongulla Lagoon, out here in front of us. I've had the drone up this morning, you'll have seen that already. Conditions looking very nice and quite a few fish splashing around in here. Tide's gone out since we were here last time, Doug.
Yeah, it's so shallow, Frank. It only needs to, if it drops about that much, it goes out about 3 or 4 foot. So
yes.
Don't panic.
And you can see over here where my bag is, between my bag and my chair, there's a hole, and I remember pulling fish up onto the bank through that hole last time I was here, so it's definitely dropped a bit.
You weren't catching fish in that hole, were you?
Probably.
The way things have gone for us lately.
No, it's been a pretty lean couple of weeks. We've been blanking badly, so we've come here because we're pretty sure we'll get some fish.
Yeah. And
hopefully some good fish. And if you look out there, of course nothing happening at the moment, but there are ripples and splashes all the way along. But it is shallow, so you've got to get a reasonable distance out. Anyway, enough.
When you finish, Frank?
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Well, what's his name? Lou is a bit concerned about you not catching fish of the day.
Yeah, no, I think what he actually said was he'd like to see fish of the day and have a fish of the day off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he meant that you hadn't caught fish of the day lately, but I seem to remember you caught that goldfish last time.
Yeah.
Fish of the day.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm rooting for you today, Frank. I want you.
That has a different meaning here, Doug. You have to be careful when you say that.
I'm British.
I know. That's why you said it.
Going for you to get fish of the day.
Barracking for.
Barracking, that's it.
Yeah.
Barracking.
Supporting.
Yes. So I hope you get fish of the day, Frank. If you don't, hard luck.
Yeah, hard luck because you'll get it.
Yes,
yeah.
Correct.
But we don't take that too seriously, do we?
No.
No, we don't. So it's not a big competition every time we come out, folks. We just like to, you know, slap the other one in the face with a fish tail and say, look at my big fish. Mm. Yeah, but that hasn't been happening.
No. What does rooted mean then?
Well, I think it's a sort of slang for reproduction.
Oh. Okay,
like human reproduction. Well, there certainly won't be any of that, I'll tell you right now. But yeah, so look, a few fish moving around there, enough of the crap. Let's get on with the fishing. Right, sorry about the sun glare. Doug's fishing a float and a feeder. I'm going to have a feeder out there and a light paternoster out there. And I'm fishing with worms on both to start with. We'll see how that goes. We just had an interesting visit from a very thickly accented, I would suggest, European, who told us this was his property and we couldn't be fishing here, and wanted to get our registration number. And Doug said to me afterwards, I've seen him down here before, and that's his intimidation tactic. We're just in his spot. Anyway, he's gone down there a bit in a van and he's going to fish down there, so good riddance. Right, feeder's in. And now out with the paternoster. Right, let's hope we get a few. Good fish, Doug. Okay. Good fish.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, Doug's going to hate this, but seeing as it's the first fish, it's got to be F.O.D.
Yep, absolutely.
I'll just send my net boy out on the reef to get it. Oh well, it's not huge.
Don't say that now, you've got me out here.
Oh, it's massive, Doug, look at it.
Oh, you can drag it up the bank.
Yes, I was going to say, I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, it felt a lot bigger than that. I think it's to do with the depth.
That's not bad though.
There we go.
That's a good start, Frank.
Mm. You don't want to play. There we go. A bit dirty.
That's a 4, isn't it?
I would say.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking?
I was sat here for an hour without a bite and I'm thinking, oh no, not again.
Yeah.
But
well,
I mean, you just got to be patient, haven't you?
My closest line is twitching right now.
Is it?
Yeah. And I've had one fish. Got an hour with hardly a bite.
Yeah, I haven't had a bite yet.
And the guy fishing 3 rods over there, he hasn't had a bite either.
No.
Interesting, 3 rods. Not strictly legal. Yep, definitely 3. Naughty, naughty. That was a false alarm. Sorry, what were you saying?
This is take 2, Frank.
This is take 2, Doug.
Okay, as executive producer that you are,
Yeah.
where would you like me to continue from?
We were talking about 3 rods.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's allowed, is it?
No, and considering that it was his mate that came over to us and asked us if we had a licence to fish in South Australian freshwater, he clearly doesn't know much about the rules, and I'd say his mate over there doesn't either, or they don't care.
No, they probably
because
don't care, Frank.
Unlike some other states, in South Australia you are only allowed 2 rods and a maximum of 2 hooks on each line. So I don't know how many hooks he's got, but he's certainly got too many rods in the water at the same time.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's not really a big deal. He is fishing for carp, so I don't think anyone's going to be overly critical if he's catching extra carp on the extra rod, but point in case, that is actually the rule. Well, let's hope we get something, Doug, because it's not looking too promising at the moment.
No. Well, you've had one nice one.
Well,
I've had a bite.
I've had 1 fish, so at this point in time, I'm claiming F.O.D because it's the only fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't stay like this.
I'm optimistic, Frank, because I'm that type of guy.
Yeah, right. Just
yeah.
You have to be, though, don't you? I mean, you've got to be optimistic when you go fishing. Full stop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why are you bothering?
Exactly. We'll be all right.
Yep.
We'll be okay.
So there's 2 guys over here. You can actually only see one, the one with the net and the 3 rods, but he's got a mate just round the corner who's got waders on. God knows why, it's 30 something today. And they've waded out because it's so shallow and got sort of an extra 10 metres on their casts. But yeah, I don't suppose it makes much difference if the fish aren't biting.
Well, fingers crossed, Frank.
Absolutely, Doug. We'll check back in when something happens, or when we pack up, or maybe when we have lunch. That'll be a highlight.
Yeah. What have you got?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. That was Doug's feeder.
What have you got for lunch, Frank?
I've got beef and mustard sandwiches. Doug, what about you?
I've got cheese and Vegemite, but I am a humble person. And a hot cross bun. I've got a hot cross bun.
Fish on! If Doug says he's a humble person, don't believe it. I got him. Sorry, Doug.
That's okay. Big one, little one?
Pretty small, I think. I think, as I said with the first fish, just because the water's shallow, they all feel bigger. And I think we actually made that point last time we came here, because this is not a big fish. It's probably 30. There we go, maybe not even 30. He's a lifter, so he's clearly not that big. Whoop, he's off. Come here, we want to see you. A bit of a flapper. A bit skinny too, for that matter. Anyway, as we were saying before that fish so rudely interrupted the conversation, did nothing came of your feeder Knock? No.
No, it was a line bite actually.
Line bite, yeah.
Yeah.
I should think there'd be a few given the depth of the water.
Well, the angle of the dangle.
Exactly.
Like that. Yeah, they only got to swim past it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But
we'll be right.
We will. Okay, well the next highlight stop will be lunch by the sound of it.
That'd be me.
I should have bought a hot cross bun. Okay, I should have bought a hot.
Catching a fish, Frank.
I've got hot cross buns at home. I didn't even think about it.
No. Well, there you go.
Bugger.
Yeah, you need some supervision at times, don't you?
I do. Yeah. That's what my wife tells me all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mind you, some of the stories you tell me on the way down here, Doug, I'm not the only one who needs supervising.
Yes.
Well, it's supposed to be about 32, 33 today, and it's certainly pleasantly warm, but we could do with a little bit of breeze. Because there's no breeze at all, it's pretty sticky. Well, I just missed a third bite, all three on the feeder. Poor old Doug, nothing. Beautiful day though. It's a fair cast for a small float. Yeah.
And I can see it.
Yeah. Even I can see it, particularly with no ripple. I just said to Doug, have a drink, have a sandwich, guarantee to get a fish. And what happened 2 seconds later? I got a bite. No, just run of the mill. That's what I thought. It looks like a mirror. It is a mirror. In the net, buddy. So there we go, a rather skinny mirror carp. I literally cast this out, took up the slack and hooked a fish. Unbelievable. Did you see that, Doug?
I didn't know. I was just in the float.
Well, you heard the splash when it went in.
I thought that was you casting in.
It was, and immediately got a fish. Well, this does happen every now and again, and usually in salt water rather than fresh, but that was literally in the water no more than 5 seconds. I put the bail over and I was on. And again, shallow water makes them fight harder. It's not a big fish. Probably a little bit bigger than the mirror I got a few minutes ago. But it's a fish. A little bit smaller than the one I caught first up today, but not bad. Well, finally, Doug got a fish. Or has got a fish.
Don't sound so surprised.
I'm not sounding surprised. I've got a mouthful of sandwich. I said have a sandwich or a drink, it's bound to get the fish going.
Yeah, but that's me have a sandwich, not you.
Oh well.
I don't mind.
No, I've had a sandwich and we've had 3 fish in 5 minutes. Well, it's no world beater, is it?
No.
I'll tell you what, I can edit out all the boring bits, which is probably most of it. Do you want to use that huge big net?
No.
Well done, Doug, you're on the board.
I'm on the board, thank Christ. Better than nothing.
Absolutely better than nothing.
Yeah.
Now about 3 times the size.
Yeah.
And then 5 times the size. And then 10 times the size.
I will.
Good boy, positive. Well, Worm seems to be catching the fish today. Last time I did that, it was gone as soon as it hit the water. The sink is actually sinking into the mud, it's that shallow. All of a sudden Doug's gone from none to 2. You haven't done it to me again, have you?
Not yet.
Yeah. I'll wander over and give moral support. Right, bite alarm just went off. Doug's still playing around with his fish. This is only small. He's still going. Only a little black. Still going. Got him. No, he's out. How do you miss him with a net that big?
Because I slipped
You slipped.
on the mud.
Got him this time in the huge net. Oh, that's alright, Doug.
That's good.
I think you got F.O.D.
I think I have. Sorry, Frank.
Ah, bugger.
I think that's the double.
Nice. He's done it again. Did it to me last trip too.
Oh. God, that took some line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that was a 10.
Well, we can find out, can't we? 8.5. Very good, Doug. I just heard my bite alarm, Doug.
Yeah, you'd better go, Frank.
I heard the bite alarm while I was admiring Doug's fish, and he's on. But he ain't anything like the size Doug just got.
Patient. Yeah, I went down to a 10 hook.
Went down to a 10. Right, well I'm sticking with the 8s. There's another one, not very big, but hey. No, Doug's got a number 3 on the float ledger which he put out there. So that's 9 between us, which is not exactly outstanding fishing for the amount of time we've been here, that's for sure.
Isn't that funny? Change methods. Try something different and it works.
Yeah. I'm trying something different. I've crossed my legs the other way.
Have you?
Yeah. There he is. Slightly better than minnow class. Well, that was a grabber. No size though. Well, not quite as good as Doug's 8.5 pounder. Hey Doug.
Still, a bite's a bite.
Exactly.
That could have been a 10 pounder.
Could have been, but it wasn't. This time you're on to number 3. Another nice one.
Yes. Lucky boy.
Don't worry about that, Doug. 7.5, very nice. Your feeder's beeping.
Yep.
Got him?
Yep.
Got another good one.
I think not as big.
My bite's just dried up. This will probably take about 10 minutes, I'll come back. Doug's still playing with that fish. I got a bite. Got him. Yep. First impression is this has got a bit of weight too.
Have you?
Yeah, it could be. Well, he's got a bit of energy, that's for sure. How you going with that one, Doug?
I'm not getting anywhere at the moment.
Ah. Oh yeah, just got a glimpse. He's okay, but he's not big. This might be my fish of the day. Right, let's just get the net without stepping in the puddle, which I did before. Yeah, in you go. He's in. Another good one.
Oh, you got a good one too?
Well,
yeah.
About 5.5 maybe.
I could not do
well, I'm not surprised. It's a fair lump of fish. You weighing that one, Doug?
Yeah.
Well, that's my best fish today.
Good.
Yeah. Doug thinks 11.5.
What do you reckon?
7, 8, 9, 10, almost 11, fraction under 11. 11 pound and a cable tie. Nice. Well, that's definitely F.O.D.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks, Frank. A bit lucky, wasn't I?
We've had 12 between us and it hasn't exactly been full on, but Doug's last 3 fish have all been over 7 pounds, so you can't complain about that. Well, Doug, we're all packed up, everything's back in the car just about, and we ended up with 12.
Did we?
It's not a big day, is it?
No, but well, it's looking grim at one time.
It certainly was.
But
I mean, it's been a perfect day. Just look at it.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, had the drone up early. It was nice and calm, and I thought the wind would get up, and it really hasn't.
2 days before Easter.
Yeah.
And we got here before everyone else. This will be there'll be people here tomorrow.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And the river generally is a good place not to be at Easter time.
Yeah.
Particularly if you like your peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a few, that's the main thing, and you certainly got a couple of nice fish there at the end.
Yeah, I was a bit lucky there.
Oh, you always say that. It's not luck, it's skill. So well done. Hope you've enjoyed the video, folks. Not a lot of fish, but even so, wait for it. Wait for it. Even so, at least we got a few this time. And yeah, subscribe please if you haven't. We'll see you in the next one, and
bye, Doug.
good one.